Hi everyone. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and let me know you're here. Say hi in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on Trisha Paytas and in this exchange with Ethan. I'm going to point out some things that are just so cringe to me, very cringe. And you see this smile? Let's see how long it takes to turn into a frown. I don't want to turn into a frown. And you know what, you guys? I have no malicious intent towards Trisha. I actually like her. I have always liked her. She just has some things that kind of, gives you the feeling of that nail on a chalkboard type of thing. It's just cringe. That's why I use that word. So, without further ado, let's get started.
So good. So you love her. She's like an old liberal Jewish.
What am I? I love libs.
Yeah, that's it.
You prefer circumcised penis?
I always get this confused. I just don't like the skin. I don't know what that means.
You like no skin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Jews have.
Yeah.
So she just said that he asked her if she likes circumcised penis, and she said, I always get confused. She said, I always get confused. I like no skin. So she doesn't know what circumcision means. She just said, I always get confused. Let me play it back for you a little bit so you can hear that.
Yeah, that's it.
You prefer circumcised penis?
I always get this confused. I just don't like the skin. I don't know what that means.
You like no skin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Jews have.
Yeah.
We invented that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
True? Mm.
Yeah, we invented that shit.
Okay. Well, I love that.
There's a big debate about people saying that it's circumcision is child.
I just wanted to also point out another thing. It looks like ever since she's dating Moses, she's wearing these tops. If you'll notice, she's wearing these tops that actually cover all this, so she's not tugging all the time. And I really appreciate that. That was so annoying to me, that always tugging. She let it go when she's wearing a top like this, but look at her hands. She's still tugging at something. And here we go.
Abuse, yeah, that it's the desecration of the penis.
I can see that. Did you do your son or no?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Very Jewish.
I thought about not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, very Jewish. Come on. Most people in the United States, it is still the majority of people that believe in circumcision. The majority of people do. It's most people.
To be honest with you, but we decided to do it because, first of all, I think he'll be super confused if his penis looks different than mine. And
I'm gonna see your penis.
What? That's normal.
You seen your dad's penis?
Everybody's seen their dad's penis.
Now I'm on Trisha's side. The one time in this whole podcast, I believe, or maybe there's another time, but let me tell you something. Personally, it's very strange. If you have seen, to me, it's very strange if you have seen your dad's penis. So I agree with Trisha. I don't think that's normal at all. I never have. I believe that it's normal for people not to have seen their dad's penis, but Ethan thinks it's normal. So let's listen to this, because this is interesting.
You haven't seen your dad's penis?
No. I don't even see my dad shirtless. I swear on my life, Bible, all that stuff.
I feel like that's weirder than seeing your dad's penis is not even seeing your dad shirtless. Never go to the beach with your dad?
No, he's never had a shirt off. Swear on my life, ask my mom, ask anybody, never seen my dad without a shirt.
That's been weird. He's hiding.
Yeah, even when they had sex, my mom would say he had the shirt on. Yeah, but he's not fat. He's very in shape. He walks.
Even when he has sex with my mom, he has his shirt on. That's an interesting statement to me. How does she know this? How does she know this? It's her mom, because her mother, just like Trisha.
That your dad fucks with his shirt on?
I guess back in the day. I don't know.
You should ask him about that and report back.
That's not. I don't talk to my dad about that stuff. Wait, is this a structured podcast?
See, and that's the other thing. See, when she says right now, when she says, "Is this a structured podcast?" The reason she's nervous, you guys, I already watched this. I'm so excited to do this with you. The reason that she's nervous is because she is not in control. She's not in control. Okay. Okay, keep watching.
Or we just talk.
No, we're just talking.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you, like, okay. I don't watch your podcast, but I thought you had, like, segments because you do, like, highlights. I
No,
thought
I'm
that
not
was,
doing segments.
So we're just talking.
Yeah, dude, that's what a podcast is.
Is it?
Okay, but hold on.
Okay.
Let's.
I don't think they want to know about Circumcised Penis, like, the first episode. Like, I feel like it's an intro. Like, hey, I'm Trish. Like, this
Okay,
is, like,
hi. Well, everybody knows. Okay.
Everybody
this is
knows
what
who you
everyone
are,
wants to
Trisha.
know about. Since we've had you on, we had yet again another disastrous episode of The Bachelor, season 2, featuring you.
Mm-hmm.
We all thought it ended in disaster,
Mm-hmm.
but now you are dating my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Why and how has this happened?
The truth?
Yes.
No, okay, she always, twice in this podcast, 2 or 3 times, she will say, I swear on, my grandmother's grave, or I swear on my mom, or do you want the Bible truth, or the truth? Need we say more?
Imagine what they would, like, and you're like way crazier than I am.
Am I, though? Because...
Yes, you are.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well...
Why do you think he doesn't post on his stories?
He told me it's because of his mom. He said his mom looks at his stories and he doesn't want her to know. I'm like, why not?
Well, I just wonder, how can he talk about buying a house and doing a wedding in Israel and all this shit and not post it on his story?
Because the mom stays with you because of the baby, so she won't even have to see me, I guess, if she ever...
Why is he hiding you? Why is he ashamed of you?
I trust his judgment.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
If people have a judgmental family like you, like I could tell already by his sister and his brother-in-law, but I was like, oh, I get
Oh,
it.
he has a judgmental family.
Yes, my family, he's met all my family already. My dad, my mom, my sister, like he's met everybody, and so they love him. We have family game nights every Sunday, so.
I think
She doesn't see the difference between her character and Moses's character. If I would have brought Moses home, or if anyone would just talk to Moses for 5 or 10 minutes, they would love him too. My opinion, I think he's a really stand-up guy. I really like him. But Trisha is another story. She thinks that you're judgmental. She's telling, what she's saying is that Ethan and his wife is judgmental because of her sex work. So she thinks that her sex work should be somewhat normalized.
I think their mom would be nice, though. I don't know why he's so guarded about it. I think that...
It's fine, because I have his Instagram on my phone, so I know if he's, like, DMing people, so I know it's not about that, so I really do believe him.
No.
I know if he's DMing people, there you go. There's a big red flag right there. I mean, if you have a boyfriend and you guys are thinking about purchasing a house together and having a deeper relationship, I really do like the idea. I like the idea of having each other's passwords. I do like that idea. I don't think you should have secrets, like not know each other's passwords to social media stuff and stuff like that. If there's been some, justification for it in the past, but I wouldn't check. Like I would not check. Why would you check? You know what I'm saying? You just trust, And if you ever want to check once in a while, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but to be obsessive about it, and she just brought it up.
Moses he's not going to cheat on you.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Right. I check his DMs every day still.
See?
Oh my God.
Girls are thirsty. Girls be like, oh, hey, sexy. I'm like,
So what difference does it make what girls send to him, right? She says, I check his DM every day. What difference does it make? It's how he responds to, you can't control what's going to come at you, especially if you're a social media personality and you've got all of these platforms. You don't know who's going to say what to you. You can't control that, but you can control how you respond to it. So here it is. Some girls are, responding to Moses, and his girlfriend is checking his DMs every day.
And they do it because they know I'll, like, flip. You know what I mean? Like, they do it on purpose, so.
Dude,
And she does
such
flip.
a weird world around you. Like, there was a point... Excuse me. Pardon me.
It's weird, huh?
Excuse me. When you and Moses were having
Her teeth and her lips right there were really beautiful.
Right? There's like all these super weird underground Instagram accounts trying to expose Moses.
Yeah.
With like 3 likes though, which I have to be honest with you, Trisha, I think you own those accounts.
So did he. He literally would be like, yeah, I like.
But how could an account with like...
She's also cleaning her tongue lately. Her tongue used to be white. She used to sing when she does some of her videos, and she's singing in some of her videos with Jason, and when just some of her videos, her tongue was white. I think she got a hint and started scraping her tongue, because her tongue doesn't look like that anymore.
And followers, get a hold of Moses' private DMs.
I'll tell you.
And then post them, and then how do you find them?
I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
I can't tell you now.
Because it's you.
It's
literally you.
No, I mean, he definitely had, the people he used to talk to are psychos. They're psychopaths that are just like uber fans of, because we weren't dating right away. Like, I think that's a little unfair. Like, you were like, what are you guys? And like, we didn't know. You can't just say like, we're dating after like a week of meeting.
No,
like,
I didn't even know that you guys were even like talking or hanging out.
yeah, but it was definitely just like hooking up at the beginning for sure. Like, I was doing sex tapes with like, all these people and stuff. Like,
We were hooking up at the beginning, and I was doing sex tapes with all these people. Oh, I wonder why the mother... I wonder how the mother... She's going to be very judgmental, Trisha, because she doesn't like what you just said, and that's being judgmental. We were hooking up, but I was having lots of sex with other people.
so it wasn't like official until like recently, like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, and that's when I was forced to accept it.
When it was official.
Yeah, against my will.
Here I am. I'm so excited for Rosh Hashanah this weekend. Am I invited?
You guys. Here goes the laughter into a frown. Listen, you guys, this is another one of my pet peeves in life. Never be somewhere where there is one person there that doesn't want you there. If you're not welcomed, if you're not invited, don't invite yourself. Like, even if someone invited me to their home and someone in their family that lives there would feel uncomfortable by me going there, I wouldn't go, because I don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable by my presence. I don't want to be somewhere where it's not a win-win for everyone. So this is something that Trisha does all the time. She keeps forcing herself, manipulating herself into what she wants. She's been wanting to go to their house for a long time just to prove a point. And they've been saying no. Now all of a sudden, keep watching.
Moses is invited, and he...
You want to bring Trisha?
This is cringe.
Oh.
No hesitation.
Yeah. I told him, I'm like, you're not going unless I'm coming.
See?
Oh my God.
You're not going unless I'm coming.
No, I can't do this.
Right.
I can't have Trisha at my Rosh Hashanah.
I know Hebrew now, so I can say the prayers. I can talk to your family.
This is so fucked up that you're...
So
this
excited.
is insane. But I have to invite Moses. He's my brother-in-law.
Right.
And now you're his significant other.
Yes.
This is so fucked up.
And I get to meet your dad. I'm very excited too.
See, now aren't you embarrassed that you were saying you wanted to fuck my dad?
It's a joke. It's like a character. Like, it's a joke.
It's a character. It's a joke. It's a character. It's a joke. You know what's... Oh my God, you guys. I'm going to keep smiling, okay? You know what's so interesting is that everything is a character. Everything is a joke with Trisha. Well, let me tell you, what you're seeing right here, is sad. This is very sad right here. This is a facade. This is a character. This whole thing here is not real, okay? Sometimes you'll see the real Trisha. If you saw the video, and I've been following her for a long time, just in case you don't know, I have a degree in psychology. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. If you saw the video with Trisha Trisha talking about Gabby, have you seen those videos? Have you seen the tweets the hateful tweets for no reason whatsoever, because lots of stuff is going to happen to you in your life, and it's how you respond. And you see how she responds to Gabby in that video? That is part of the real Trisha. Unfortunately. Keep watching.
Stop. It's just you have to put a limit on certain things.
I have a boyfriend now. It was different as single before. Now I have a boyfriend.
I have trauma about my dad because he's such a creep. So you can't joke about fucking my dad.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I know that, I know the boundaries.
She knows the boundaries that she will cross as soon as there is some sort of issue that she doesn't have the tools to deal with in a loving way. She doesn't have any tools to deal with any kind of arguments, any kind of issues in a loving way. Oh my God. Poor Moses, man. Because Moses is a good one. Moses is a good one. I like Moses. I can do some more videos on Moses. Moses is good, you guys. He's one of the best. He's one of the best that she's had. I liked Sean, you know. And I did like Sean quite a bit. And I still do. I still like Sean. But I'm just saying, I really like Moses. Up and up. Moses is cool.
So you guys are actually going to come to our Rosh Hashanah?
Yeah. He'll come with me to the COVID test. I get COVID every week, so I was like, come with me to my COVID test. Because I know you guys are really like, crazy about it, which I get. So, we'll do COVID. COVID and STDs together.
I can't believe this is happening. This is crazy.
I'm actually, he did say that. He's like, no, I don't want her to know you on that platform. I need her to know that you like work with them. Like, okay.
And why is it that you think that she needs to see that we work together? Or why do you think that would help? Or what are you afraid of, your mom's? Yeah, because let's be honest, right? If she's like, oh, what's her name? He says, what does she do for a living? She's an internet personality.
Yeah,
But then she Googles Trisha Paytas and she sees you fucking, shooting golf balls out of your vagina. Or whatever goes on OnlyFans.
I don't think.
Sending badge pics to me on Twitter. Remember you did that?
But that was before we were dating too. Like,
Yeah, but
So what?
I'm just saying it happened.
That's you.
But that's the kind of stuff she's going to see.
That's you, Trisha.
So that makes sense that Moses would want to tempt. Yes. No, that makes.
But why?
He says he was protecting Trisha.
But why? Like, my family wouldn't judge you if you had your dick on the internet. Like, I don't.
Well, this isn't about your family. When you have someone like this, you cannot have a linear conversation with them. Because look what she just did. That we are not talking about how judgmental Trisha's family is. She is talking about how judgmental they are.
Like, what's there to judge about that because I'm open with my body?
Yes.
You post nude on the internet. I see your ass all the time on my timeline, and I send it to Moses. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, if you don't like my vagina on your timeline, why can you post your ass on my timeline?
Look at
You
this.
gonna compare my ass to your fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to look that. I was gonna say busted ass vagina, but I don't mean that. I was just trying to be funny.
Everyone loves mine. My lips are in. Everything's tight. Like.
Oh, I was telling Moses.
Everyone likes hers. Her lips are in. Something else is tight. I mean,
As far as partners go, you're very successful, very self-sufficient. I mean, those are really good qualities. And then there's everything else. But like those are two really good qualities.
Yeah. I'm also really like obsessive. Like I'm obsessed over him, so I feel like.
See, that's-
oh yeah, see, she thinks that's good.
That's a good thing because that means you're like all about that person. Like.
Oh, this is great to be obsessed over someone.
I think that's.
I wouldn't want to fuck anyone else. Like that's when I know I'm in love with somebody.
That's how she knows she's in love with someone, when she doesn't want anyone else. That's what love is to her. It's defined by that.
Like if I'm obsessed with somebody, like normally, like.
But see, like I don't find
No, you guys.
I don't like that you're going through his messages every night. I find that I find that possessive.
Well,
It is.
It's like a little issue, like a couple months ago before we were dating, and I was just like, I just need to know for my own trust. But now that I have it, I really don't look. I think like the first night I was like
So she just contradicted herself, right? Now she says, I don't really look. When she had just said, I look at them every night. This is her. This is what she
Like
does.
he literally doesn't respond, and
This is what she does.
That's it. But they literally were like catfishes because they like were my hater. I think it's like we think it's one person that has these multiple accounts, whatever. It's like so intense, but I know it's one person. Well, actually, there's definitely two, but and they're like weird obsessed fans, and it's fine. Whatever. We nipped it in the bud.
Okay, good. Well, someday you'll be my sister-in-law. It sounds like
Is that what it is? Like I maybe like sister-in-law, right?
sister-in-law. No, you be my
Sister-in-law.
Twice removed.
Yeah, it's like I'm Ela's sister-in-law.
You're You're still my sister-in-law if you married my brother-in-law.
I mean, I'll take it. I love the title.
Sister-in-law, law.
We'll definitely be family. Definitely both boning the same genes. Oh, like our babies will be
Both boning the same genes. Wow. Everything is sexualized with her. I remember, I just had deja vu. I remember saying when I was making a video once, a commentary video on her and Jason, I remember saying, oh, I feel so bad for Jason. I was just going to say, I feel so sad. I feel so bad for Moses.
Oh, I think would be related.
Cousins.
Oh, cute, because they have the same genetics. Skinny.
I thought you couldn't have kids because you had double gonorrhea or something.
Yeah. I mean, I have a uterus still, so like I can still get like.
Points for Trisha on this. I admire how she is responding to this question. This I admire. She's not like, you'll see later on in the video how she tries to pretend that something doesn't exist when it does. But this one, I do admire how she just went right into it and just said, yeah, that's true. And now she's going into an explanation of it.
IVF or something. Moses was, oh no.
Go ahead.
No.
Tell me. What were you going to say?
Moses was like still scared to come and find me because he thinks I'm like lying. But I mean, sometimes we do, but it's not on the ovulation week. It always has to be like around. Because he's like, I believe I think it can happen miracles. I'm like, all right, well, then I guess we'll have it, whatever.
So you got chlamydia, and then you got chlamydia on top of the chlamydia? What happened?
Yeah, I like let it go for too long.
Oh, that's so fucking
Yeah,
gross,
I just
bro.
never get tested. I'm literally so paranoid now. I get tested like every week. I'm just like, what? Because I do like.
So what happens if you let the chlamydia go wild and like run its thing?
It like damaged my like tubes. So I had this HSG test, which is like scarring in my tubes. And so like you can get them like scraped off, I guess, like the little like scarring of the tubes, but like it still goes through. There was still some fluid that goes through. So like semen does still go through, but I mean I used to have like unprotected sex like every day, 6 times a day, and I never got pregnant for like years, so I don't know.
I used to have unprotected sex for like 6 times a day for years. Unprotected sex 6 times a day for years. 6 times a day.
Can I see your $70,000 purse?
Oh yeah. I was very proud. This is the first time I'm like wearing this out because we never leave the house. So I'm like, let me bring it to your bougie family.
Why is this a $70,000 purse?
I love
It's one of a kind, pink crocodile. Shout out Pretty Porter, so it's 100% authentic. It's like she's a handler for Birkins specifically, so she authenticates it. And oh yeah. Oh, this looks so good.
Can I say, I don't mean any offense, but it does look like a $70 Goodwill.
Look at her.
Definitely like this.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. You have clean hands. Your hands are clean.
Your hands are clean?
Yeah, thank you.
Your house is clean. So what do you think?
I mean, I genuinely don't understand how you can justify spending $70,000 on that.
It looks
Right.
dirty. I think it might have been used.
Like,
It doesn't look as pink as the photos.
Even if you're trying to like flex, like I feel like people wouldn't even recognize it. It's not that distinguished.
That's not true. People will definitely know, like, if you're into bags, like, if you're on
No,
a
it's
star. Because they know pink first off, crocodile Birkins, so hard anyways. Like, green, they're always going to be, like, 65,000 minimum as of 2020. I don't know what year you're watching this, but 2020, they're,
You guys, she is so unrelatable. The people that 99%, I would say 99% of the people don't have money right now to spend $70,000 on a bag. That's not relatable. And Trisha's self-esteem is so low that when she has a purse that costs $70,000, she's like one with the purse, like the purse, the car, those things lift her up. And that, it's just so sad.
that's the minimum. But this is pink, so it's, like, extra. It's just extra. And then also the size, it's 30. It's 30, so, like, 30 is hard to find.
Can I pick it up? I just
It's
want
very heavy,
I want to
yeah.
look around.
Mm-hmm. It's not cute. Like, it should have been cuter. It should have been pinker. It's cute, though. Actually, it kind of matches this, I guess. It just should have been more of a baby doll pink.
I don't get it. 70,000.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. This was maybe a mistake, but we still do it because it's 70,000. So I can tell people like, look, it's 70,000 because like you have a fancy house and I have a fancy bag. So
See, we still do it. She goes, yeah, this was probably a mistake. We still do it because it was 70,000. I just want I just want you guys to just look at that logic that's so flawed in common sense. We still do it because, you know, you have a house and I have a bag that's 70,000. Do you know anyone in your life that's like her? Do you?
Yes. And then you're also
Oh my
flexing on me with the watch. Show the watch.
I don't know. Okay. Shout out
Damn,
that
you gonna come in here and flex on me that hard? A diamond
I never read
crusted Rolex.
Because I got it during quarantine, so like we really haven't gone out anywhere. So like,
And how much that cost?
we don't know for sure because I got a discount on it because I was like I gave a shout out on Instagram, so I got like a discount.
Mm-hmm.
She's lying.
I think the same with him though, because I was telling like you're not my type either, and I think it's like fun now. He's like a toy. It's like, oh, I got a Middle Eastern, you know.
He's fun now. He's a toy. Ooh, I got a Middle Eastern, you know. You see what I mean? Everything is so superficial. He's fun. It's a toy. I have a Middle Eastern. Has nothing to do with his depth. Nothing to do with who he really is as a person. And like Moses will probably, I guarantee you, he's going to be the one to leave this relationship, obviously, because Trisha just can't provide enough depth for him.
Like, I don't know how much I can say of what you told me without pissing you off.
Tell me.
I
Oh,
can say
this
that.
is interesting.
Okay,
I
good.
give you permission.
Well, he just said that. Well, first of all, you were accusing him of like flirting with minors. You
No,
take
no,
that
that's
back?
oh my god.
Okay, can I
that's
just
why
explain
it's
every?
Love Ethan when he puts her in her place. She lies so much. This is a big lie that she's going to try to perpetuate right now. He brings out the evidence and she will still say it's not what it is. She is very manipulative. Just like, you know, those manipulative relationships where they say, watch the signs. Watch the signs.
No,
Hold on, you stop. Let me explain what happened.
Look at her.
Because the people
Look how
don't
uncomfortable
know.
she gets.
First, you guys were dating, and then you started sending me all these crazy DMs with screenshots being like, your brother-in-law's fucking crazy, and he's sick, and he's fucking minors, and I was like, alright. And I was like, I'll pull out my phone.
I did not say that.
Minors.
Yes, you
said underage.
No, I
You want me to get my phone?
Inappropriate age. Very young girls that are like 22. That's what I said.
And she's lying. Everything she just said is a lie, and he's going to prove it, and she will still insist that he's wrong.
Yeah, pull it out. I even showed him inappropriate age for him. He's like.
He did this on that other podcast too. I was so proud of Ethan.
I didn't say under 18. There's no way I said that. There is no way.
Listen to her.
Anyways, we really have to like go. This is so embarrassing.
Well, why is it embarrassing? It's
By the
you.
way, I unfollowed you on Twitter because you kept posting.
She's embarrassed by herself.
Did you follow me on TikTok?
Yeah, I did.
Because Moses asked you.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would follow you on Instagram too. I just can't handle your butthole and vagina on my timeline. It's fucking
Okay,
crazy.
you were like offended when I was like gaping. I had like a gaping asshole because I had like a butt plug in there, and you're like, why is it so big?
What?
See what I mean, you guys? You see how gross this is to just talk like that? Maybe it's the tomboy part of her, the part that she says is male, because you know some males can be like that, you know, and obviously some females can be like that. But for her to say, you know, why is her butthole so big? Because a lot of butt plugs, and she's talking on a podcast to millions of people with no shame, it's not shame, but no awareness of what she is saying. I hope she doesn't ever have a baby. I feel so bad for that baby. I really, really do feel bad for that baby. I really do. Because Trisha might be the kind of person who has a baby and has the baby on social media, you know, completely naked or something. It's a toddler, you know, or something crazy. I wouldn't put it past her.
I guess I blocked it out. Yeah.
I hate when she gets like this.
Seeing on my timeline. So I hope you can understand. Okay, you ready?
Not. This is so triggering.
Ready?
Triggering.
I never said underage. I know I didn't.
Yes,
Okay,
you did.
ready? Here we go.
Watch.
Dude, I know we don't talk, but Moses is disgusting. I have no intention of making anything about this, but maybe check him talking to your fans. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
This is from a fat piece of shit fan of yours who is 23 and he fucked on Valentine's Day.
Don't
He
say
is
all this.
disgusting.
Yeah, 23. I said 23.
Yeah, hold on.
First of all, don't read this because.
Why can't she read it?
For real. That is the psycho. Just don't.
Well, fuck
Why?
you
It's
then.
you.
But you got baited, and And then but my point is
But she's
that.
an actual psychopath.
Okay, fine, who cares?
My
Fuck her.
house.
Well, you have a
Why
car.
security. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, you were sending me these DMs, and I was like, wow, this shit's crazy. And then I actually started hitting up Moses because I was like, dude, what? I can't have you flirting with my fans because you were.
It was a fan. Yeah, I was a fan.
You said there's audio, screen recordings. Check the vibe,
Yeah.
and then you're like, check out this exposed channel with 10 followers. I was like, oh, that's you. That's literally you.
Oh, you think I'm the exposed channel?
Yeah.
Why would I want to like embarrass myself?
No, you were just. It was all about trying to expose.
Did you see what she just said? Why would she want to embarrass herself when that's all she does? She embarrasses herself and she's not even aware of it.
So I'm like really truly like in love with him. Why would I try to like kick him?
You said he talked so much trash about me and made fun of my body, and then used me. He's scary and vile, needs help.
Yes. I was really mad then, but that's a different.
I didn't answer because I was like, well,
Look at her body language, you guys. Look at her arms. Look, she's like protecting herself. She's uncomfortable with what her words are, not someone else saying something about her. She cannot be with herself. Look at her. These are her words. He's not making anything up, and she's like this.
what is going on?
But
And then
you
you said,
responded a month later. You were like trying to turn it because that was insane.
because you, yeah, because
She's trying to turn things around.
This was insane
But
that
then
she
you
was
told me
saying.
you were fine because we had Father's Day
Yeah.
and everything, and you're like,
Well, because I'm like, I have to address the issue that Trisha just, well, let me finish this.
See?
were we not? Like,
You said,
not-
just
See,
so you
she's
know,
trying to
I'm really
detract him.
cool. I truly thought he liked me.
I like
He
Ethan.
always was bitter. He was never on your. Oh, yeah, I won't read that. I won't read that. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my god, can we just stop altogether, please? This is already a point of contention. We're past it. Just stop.
Hang
I
on.
was
Oh,
going-
he talked. Here, you said he talks to underage girls.
There you go.
No.
And right there, he talks to underage girls.
I really don't see
Right there, he talks to underage girls.
He's had to say it 3 times, right? And now listen to what she says, something about it doesn't mean that because there's a period.
Confirm that
I
it
think
says
what that
that.
was. Yes, but this is a different
Say
situation I'm talking about.
No, it's not. It's
No,
the
when you
same
asked about his
set of
father,
messages.
About his work.
Stop. It's the same set of messages. 5/7/10/30. 5/7/10/30.
I'm telling you, this is how I'm told. This girl.
You said, read this part. It says,
This is a
he
different.
talks to underage girls.
It's a separate. It's a period.
It's
now.
not. Look, it's 5/7/10/30 p.m. 5/7/10/30
See?
Can I just
p.m.
say, he doesn't talk to anybody now? Not even about his work. Not.
Oh, you see what I mean? How she says, can I just say he doesn't talk to anybody now? She won't admit that she said it. She's really, if you know anyone like this, Trisha is really a blessing for all of us online because we can see a part of ourselves or some of ourselves or a lot of ourselves in her because the poor thing, la pobrecita, está enfermita. She needs help. Look what she just did. She says, can I just say that he doesn't do that now? Well, oh my God, you guys. This is a form of disability. It's almost like, but we're not talking about that, Trisha. We're not talking about what he is or isn't doing now. We're talking about what you said in the text message to him. She can't admit that she wrote it. And I always say, like, the day that you can, go there, that shows growth. Instead of her saying, wow, I really did say that. And, instead of just saying I did say that and, I don't know, I wasn't thinking right, or I don't know where that came from or why I said it. And, I feel bad that I said anything instead of being fake.
So I'm just trying to explain the situation.
You
Well,
guys-
I saved him from further embarrassment.
You said he stalks to underage girls. I don't expect a response. And again, I don't want to talk to you again, but he's just a fraud and he's scary.
Okay,
And-
now put this in there. This is gonna be so bad to other toxic relationship. We're
No,
not.
no, it's all good. I'm just saying.
You're
what-
hinting at
what
like
you,
that all this.
yeah,
horrible
you
thing.
are. You're crazy. I mean, everyone knows that.
Right.
Jesus.
Oh, you pull
This
this
is-
a lot, by the way.
When people say, like Ethan just said to Trisha, you're crazy, it's almost like, how can it's serious, but the way they're saying it to her is like some kind of a, it's not funny, you guys, but they take it, like you have to, in this context, it's like, and even Trisha, she's like, it's like, it's just sad that someone like her at this age is never going to get any help. It just feels like she's never going to get any help, because one of the first things that she should know at 30 years old, right, is the only way you grow and go forward is you see reality for what it is. You admit your faults, you admit your strengths and your weaknesses, admit them, and then, work from there. Acknowledge it. Go there. Try to be a better person. The last thing you want to do is say, no, I didn't drink last night, and you're an alcoholic. That's what she's doing.
You still want to fuck my dad?
No, I have
Okay,
a
good.
boyfriend.
All right.
But I definitely want to try your mom.
So point is that I didn't respond. I do want to hear about that. But I was like, the point is that I'm not going to respond. I'm going to talk to Moses first, because you said he's talking to underage girls and he's talking to your fan. So
It's interesting how, and I do kind of like this in a way. I do kind of like it that, with her eyes, she keeps checking in with Moses. Like she has a connection with him. And I like that she's looking at him. I really do like that. It's just almost,
So he was like, no, I'm not doing that. Trisha's crazy.
I wasn't saying sexually.
He didn't say you're crazy, but he's like, I didn't do that. She's just mad. And so I responded. I said, hey, these are super serious allegations. I talked to Moses about it. I just want to make sure that I'm responsible with this stuff, because obviously I don't want to not have done my due diligence on this. He says it's not true. I just want to get past this. And then you said, oh, it's all good. Actually, what you said is he's disgusting. I was trying again. Another girl came out of the woodworks.
Okay, stop. Oh my god.
this is what you said, Trisha.
But anyway, you guys worked it out.
Guess what? I have his Instagram password. I'll show you right now. He doesn't DM me. Looked
And then he said that you were,
because we were dating, and like in his defense, like we weren't dating, but then also
she said he broke up with you because you started like punching him.
he's shaking his head no.
Oh, okay. You said I could say everything.
I did not punch him. You said that's why you broke up with me?
Can I tell you guys something? I believe she punched him. She always hits. She does it on video. When she goes like that, she goes like that. And then, oh God, I gotta make that other video I'm gonna make on the both of them, because she's always calling him stupid. And even though she goes, oh, you're stupid, that's such a derogatory term to call anyone. You can go, you silly goose, or you can say something else, but don't ever call anyone stupid. It just shows more of your lack of value, of human value. That's what it shows. Her lack of human value when she calls someone else stupid and tries to cut their spirit down. That's what she does. Do I think she's abusing Moses? I do. I think she abuses him emotionally. She abuses him like she's done everyone else. And do I think she hits? Of course she hits. Yes, I do think she hits. Keep watching.
Punched you? I went like this.
See?
Okay.
I went like this.
And he's frail. But I didn't
He
punch
is
him.
frail.
It wasn't. Okay, if you want to, fine. If you're leaving this, and I'm gonna have to say the full fucking story, because what happened is we were like upstairs, and I took his phone. I saw like other DMs to girls. He like tap, not tap.
I check his DMs every night. Oh, I don't go through his DMs anymore. I checked his phone and I saw some DMs from some girls.
We went to the floor, and so then I like punched back, but I never punched him. I was like, hey, piece of shit. Like I wasn't like that.
You guys
It was
had a
just, like,
tussle?
He had a bruises, so of course he's like, oh my god, like look. And I was just like, I didn't do it like on purpose. I was like,
Yes, she
yeah,
did.
You know what I mean? It was a tough
You
one.
guys were fighting over his phone? Oh my god.
Well, then I took his keys, and so he was trying to get the keys back.
Like Jason, like she held Jason hostage and she stood in front of the door and didn't let him leave for how many hours? Listen to how many hours they fought back and forth over his keys. Poor Moses has got himself into drama.
And I say,
Yes.
how long did we fight for the keys? Like 12 hours?
12 hours?
Off and on. Basically 12 hours of fighting. But I had him, like, I was putting all my weight on it on the bed, like, to, like, not let him get it. Because I'm like, okay, well, all my weight's on it. He's not going to be able to get the keys. And literally, we just started, like, fucking.
Oh my god, you guys are so crazy. How is this? I don't understand.
Twice, and I was like, oh, maybe this is the key because we never did it like that. I was like bent over, like standing, and I was just like, oh, and then his pants is down, and we just started fucking. And I was like, oh.
Moses, what is wrong with you? God, you need Jesus.
The point is, obviously, and also we were dating, so I don't know why he said he broke up with me because of that. We weren't
No,
dating.
he said he called it off after this hustle, I guess.
It wasn't abuse. Oh my god, it wasn't like I punched him and like you.
But I know Moses. See, he wouldn't endure that. He wouldn't get back with you. I want to say, I don't want to paint it as like.
Let's hope that's true, that Moses wouldn't endure that. But we all know that when you get into a relationship and you fall in love, sometimes you overlook red flags and you start taking little things like, you know what, after doing this, I am going to make that other video, because that other video where Trisha and Moses made a podcast on their own, that shows a lot of her manipulation and abusing. It really does. And I would like to point that out because I don't see anyone else doing it. And I would like to do it for the benefit of all of us so that we can continue to raise our awareness on what's cool and what isn't, when we're in a relationship with someone. What's definitely not cool is calling someone stupid. That is a sense of being abused when you call someone stupid. That's not respect. And I wouldn't put it past her. She does hit, you guys. I know she does hit.
Moses is in an abusive relationship. He's a self-sufficient
You
guy.
just did.
No, I'm just trying to understand what happened because I've been getting a lot of grief from you. I'm just trying to understand what's going on because now you guys are buying a house together.
Right.
Yeah.
Bad decision.
Oh
You guys are crazy.
This is awful. This is why I
Bad decision.
Because honestly,
Just the first episode.
Well, good thing I'm not going to share anymore. We're both not sharing any more personal details with you.
Oh, see, oh my God. It's almost like she's been through all this therapy that she's told us, and she hasn't learned a thing. She goes to globalization. Look at her. She goes, well, then Moses and I are just not going to share anything with you. It's like, if you, tell someone, oh, you're eating too much. Oh, fine, I just won't eat it all. When you tell someone, I'd like to work on something, they go globally and they just shut the door, which is so ridiculous. And it's just, it closes the door to opening for negotiations, to opening to any resolution. It just closes the door when you do something like this. Well, we're just not going to tell you anything else about our personal lives.
Yes, you will.
Nope.
Yep. All right. Well, so anyway.
So she's in control of Moses. No, he won't tell you anything.
Covered enough ground here on the Moses thing,
God.
but you guys are in a good place now.
Great.
No tussling.
No tussling. I have all access to Instagram accounts, phone.
See? We're in a good place. We're in a really good place right now. I have all access, to Instagram and his phone and all access. So we're in a good place. This is about control. This is about not having any self-esteem. This is about trust. And it's not her not trusting Moses, you guys. It's her not trusting herself. Because once you trust yourself and you know who you are and how you're going to be with someone, the thought of coming in, the thought of checking into your partner's social medias and having all their passwords and going through everything, that's a form of control and manipulation on Moses. That's wrong. That's a red flag right there.
No, a good, healthy relationship.
Like, I always know when you guys are texting him. Like, I always just know. Like, even before, when you guys were texting him, like, what's the tweets? Like, what are these about? I'm like, don't fucking respond. Like, way early on. Yeah.
Freaky.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I know the group chat, so. I know so much, actually.
The group chat.
Yeah, I know you mentioned it. I know all the group chats.
So?
I'm just saying I know everything about.
No,
I know a lot.
yeah.
Even about, like, your.
Okay, so now what Trisha's going to do is now Trisha's being the highest form of manipulation. She's going into, I know so much about you, and doesn't tell him anything. She's like playing a game. She's like, yeah, keep asking me, beg me. I'm not going to tell you. Watch.
Everything about your family and stuff, so.
What?
There's nothing to know about my family.
I'm just saying I know a lot, so.
Are you trying to like threaten me or something?
No, I just know a lot. Like, you have a big mouth, okay? Maybe I got a big mouth too, but I'm gonna be nice and just like
There's
quiet.
nothing about my family.
Okay, you're right.
I literally have no insecurity.
Okay. I'm not going to for Moses' sake. 'Cause you know what? I love Moses and I fucking respect like the stuff he tells me in private.
You're making
he tells me something in private and you put it in public. He tells me something in private and you put it in private.
Oh, see? He told you something in private, you put it in public, she said. He tells me something in private, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Therefore, I'm better than you, Ethan. Therefore, it helps me lift my self-esteem. I feel better just saying these words. She is so far from reality of who she is, so far that she needs help. And what we've all been saying it for years, and that's why I don't really make videos on her anymore, because it's the same BS over and over and over. And after years and years and years, you just get tired of it. It doesn't become entertainment. It becomes irritation.
Look, you're making it sound worse by not saying what it is, because there's nothing.
I just said what it is, and I told you what happened.
No, about you knowing something about my family.
Oh, okay. I mean, no, it's nothing bad. I'm just saying there's little things that I know too. It's not a big deal, whatever.
What?
She's lying. She's making it up.
So say it.
I mean, it's something like, it's not, there's no reason to say it.
But you're making it sound like it's bad.
I'm just saying I know everything, so don't act like, oh, you have some special connection with Moses. Like, I know more than you do about everything.
I know more than you do about everything. Globalization again. Listen to her. Her next sentence is, I know more about your family than you do. I know more about everything than you do. What she is trying to do is build herself back up. She feels so low, right? She feels so bad inside, but she doesn't know this is the reason why she's saying these words. She doesn't know that she really feels these things. She doesn't know that. But it's because Ethan told everyone, showed everyone, what a liar she is. When she said, oh, I never said underage girls, and he proved that. She's done this so many times before, and that's why I love this man, because he just puts her in her place. And I believe that she needs a boyfriend to put her in her place, and then he won't last very long, of course, because she won't be in control, and that's just not going to work. But that's exactly what's going on here. Look at her.
Like, I know everything about everything. I know more about Moses than anybody. Like, I know more about your family than anybody. I know more about his family than everybody. Yeah, I know about everything.
I don't know anything about my family.
Exactly.
How do you know anything about my family? My parents don't even know anything about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening? Why did you turn this into some weird veiled threat?
I thought it was red.
You're like, I know the truth.
But right. You know what? That's why I feel like I actually do feel love for you, because I feel sorry for you. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And now I feel more compassion for you.
So why do you feel sorry for me?
I just get it.
Oh my God, she's just making shit up to try to sound tough.
I get it.
Just say what you're saying.
We have very similar upbringings. Like, I get it.
Oh, about my family?
But see, and look at the way she's acting, you guys. Look at the difference. We have very similar upbringings. So, I get it. This is a character. And it's a character. It's a joke. She's going to call this a joke. But those parts are part of her. Those are a part of her that is so fragmented. So fragmented. This is one of the saddest people you could ever meet. Poor Moses.
I talk about them all the time.
Yeah, but I just get it.
What about how my parents were involved at all in my life?
If we're going to branch this on, we should talk about this episode next.
I talk about this all the time on the podcast. Okay. No big secret. That's what you're referring to?
No, I don't, whatever.
What does Moses know about me and my parents' relationship?
It doesn't matter.
Dude. Now let's fucking get it out in the open.
I can't wait to meet them. I literally can't wait.
You still want to fuck my dad?
Okay, everyone, I need to end this video. It has gone way too long. I'm going to do some more editing, but right now it looks like it's been an hour. If you're still here, I am so grateful. But do leave a comment below and let me know if you want me to make a part 2. I do have enough footage for a part 2, maybe a 20-minute video, something like that. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe.